We started off our first day in Page, Arizona with a boat tour on Lake Powell. We went on the Antelope Canyon tour with Lake Powell Resort and Marinas, which included first checking out the Glen Canyon Dam, the second largest concrete arch dam in the US, and then coasting along Lake Powell and entering the top of Antelope Canyon by boat. It was truly such an incredible experience to glide through the canyon surrounded by tall Navajo sandstone walls. It just felt so magical and unreal. The canyon starts off wide but gradually gets more and more narrow the deeper in you go, and I was seriously starting to wonder how we were supposed to get out of this canyon, but our captain was so skilled in turning the boat around.
Turn around here?
Uh-huh.
Wow.
Don't get me wrong, there is a lot of other cool stuff to see in and around Page, but honestly, this was probably one of my favorite things that we did and definitely a top highlight from our full 10-day road trip. After our boat excursion, we piled up into our rental car and started our 2.5-hour drive out to Monument Valley, which, by the way, is in Utah and also a different time zone than Page. Luckily, we didn't have a tour or anything booked, but if you do, then that's definitely something you'll want to be aware of. When you arrive, there is a visitor center with a stunning view, and then you can continue on the scenic drive, which is about 24 kilometers or 15 miles long. Oh. Okay. So we just got to Monument Valley and we are doing the Monument Valley loop now. The road is very bumpy, so I would definitely recommend if you're renting a car or coming here, just make sure to get something that is going to be okay on a very bumpy dirt road with lots of holes and rocks and stuff like that. So we're going to drive around this loop, take a look at all of the monuments. We have our guide to read about them, and that's what we're going to do. Along the scenic drive, there are many pullout stops where you can park your car and get out to take pictures and soak in the view. Apparently there are even a few hiking trails around here, but we only had half a day and another 2.5-hour drive back, so we didn't do any of those. As you can imagine, there have been many movies and TV shows shot here. Obviously a lot of older Western films, but also Forrest Gump, Transformers, Mission Impossible, Westworld, and you can clearly see why. This was a really cool and unique place to visit, and my parents had already been here before, but it was my first time, and I'm so glad they agreed to drive all the way out here a second time for me. The day we went was mostly overcast and a bit gloomy, but I can only imagine how magnificent this place would be with sunlight, and especially at sunrise or sunset. It is probably so magical. Good morning. We are in Page, Arizona. It's our second day here, and today we are doing a bunch of canyon tours. So we're doing Lower Antelope Canyon first. In the afternoon, we're doing Canyon X. So I'm excited to see what it's like, what the difference is. Yesterday we went into Antelope Canyon by boat at the obviously the part where there's water. That was so cool to see, and I'm really excited to check out, you know, the dry part of Antelope Canyon and explore and see what it's like there. Apparently there's going to be a bunch of ladders and things to climb here, so I think it's going to be a fun experience.
How far?
About 4 miles.
4 miles.
Yeah,
Okay.
about 10 minutes.
Next up, we've got Horseshoe Bend. The actual bend is about 15 minutes from the like parking lot area. So we're gonna walk on over. We're a little a little bundled up because it's a little bit chilly and windy, and I think it's just gonna be even chillier and windier out there. So let's go see. We're here, it's right behind me, and I'm not gonna lie, this is kind of scary. I don't know, I'm not like, I don't have a huge fear of heights, but this is really intense. I don't know if you can tell the way it looks on video, but it's really high up, and just seeing like the sides of everything, how it all just falls down, it's kind of terrifying. Like I had to sit down because I'm just like, I don't want to stand here on the edge. That was kind of scary.